and not religious drew us to scichick.com and its dating section linked in the footer.
It's a new launch, and we want you to register in hopes that you find a lover, partner, and a friend beyond a traditional introduction, breaking views of cultural perception.
Tell your friends now.
And hello. This is Robin Zodiac. I'm here usually every Friday night between 7 and 8 Pacific Standard Time. And next week, we are going to have a co-host. We're going to have a psychic Christina come back. And tonight, we have the pleasure of Brainstorm.
Pleasure.
Hello. Okay, keep it funny.
Seem to be a little loud there. Go ahead.
Okay, I just...
Are you implying that I have a poor sense of humor?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
All
I
right.
just woke up.
Me too.
I just took a crash nap here. So anyway, this is your show. Hopefully, people are out there wanting to get a reading. So pick up the phone, call in 323-524-2599. And let's stick to one question and keep rolling. And so, yeah, it's been a crazy week.
It's been very demanding, yes.
Yes. And, oh, my goodness, I got some feedback this week that I actually take as a complete compliment.
I see.
Yes. Even though it was a 1-star, I was chuckling all the way over about this woman. I remember her calling me because, she spent a hell of a lot of money talking with me. And then, but the first thing she called in over, she started talking about all of the false flags, 9/11, and she lived in the D.C. area with the snipers, and her kids don't talk to her, and she's now single, and yada yada yada. So at the end of the call, she said that I'm a cult, that I took a turn, and like her call was hijacked, and I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But I guess to Canadian, I would sound like one, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I guess she just wanted to talk about all her money and how miserable she is, and it all started with 9/11. So I guess what I was trying to say is that it really has changed our cultural perception of, wow, it sounds like my commercial I'm leading in. Because, I remember we used to always say, awesome, super, great, Remember, awesome was like the most popular word. Like, everything was awesome, us Americans. Like, we were so pampered and, well, no, actually.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, you are a bit younger than me, but no, there was a time where I'm definitely an LA girl. I've been here since I was a teenager, so yeah, it was like you didn't have to leave LA to like be exposed to the world because Hollywood was definitely saturated back in the day before everybody started taking over.
You got a couple of callers lining up here. You want to take one?
Right. No, but what I was saying is that it was a compliment, even though she slammed me and she used a word that I have to look up. She said I was a cult, and that is like the highest compliment because...
Really?
Yeah, somebody asked me once, how do you... first they said, do you want to be the richest person or do you want to be rich? And I said, no, not really. And they were surprised, like, what? And I'm like, no, I just, want to be comfortable and enjoy life. And they said, well, how do you become the richest person? And I said, oh, you create a cult. So this week I was called a cult. So I guess I'm rich in, what do you call it, virtue.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, let's go to the phones.
All right, let's go to the phones.
Start talking the audience.
All right.
Okay.
Here's just one of your audience. Yeah.
All right, looking forward to it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Margie.
Hey, happy Friday.
Yay, TGIF.
How you doing?
Good. So, did you hear me earlier
Yep.
that Psychic Christina's going to be back? Yeah.
Oh, I saw. Well, last week she was on, but then there's some kind of stuff going on electronically with your
that was
phones or something.
That was Liz Pressman. That's my friend who's a very well-known famous witch. And Psychic Christina, you spoke to her quite a while ago, and she said that your relationship was going to take a big turn in August. It kind of did, right? Didn't you go away in August with him, or didn't something take place with him?
I went. Well, I went to New York, and he was in a show up there, but I wasn't.
Oh, okay. But
I don't know.
Yeah, well, it says that things are changing. Things are changing. It does say that he thinks about you all the time, which is great. It says that he's really missing you. I do see him getting sorted out with his money, after his injury. I do get that you are going to be there for him. I mean, I see you being around him through the surgery, so I know that's obviously has been delayed. Has he rescheduled yet in the next 3 weeks? Or?
No, it's kind of right now everything's on hold until the other problem gets solved.
Okay.
Because that was a big setback, and he's very depressed and all that, and I chatted with him a little bit today, but he was kind of like very, like rah 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 rah, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, when we're sick, we're really cranky, usually. But but quite a while ago, I did say that it would probably be at the end of the year, beginning of next. Remember, we had talked, and you said that he had it scheduled, and I said, I see a delay, so I didn't see this kind of delay, but.
Yeah, nobody saw this one. This is pretty.
Yeah. But today I'm getting probably 3 months. I was just wondering if he, in the next 3 weeks, maybe, something's coming up. But it says that, he's really worried about everything. And, once it's over and done with, I see success between the two of you. I definitely see, luxuries, and I am getting like passion and, a strong connection between the two of you. Well, there always has been, but he always plays aloof with you, like those high school boys, they really, really like you, but then they act, like they don't know. But it says that his walls are coming down. He's finally going to admit it to you. And I see a luxury item too, so really want to hear back on that. Also, your sister comes up, but it says that there's some words coming that way. So do you know what that's about? Is there something that's transpired? No, your sister's. It says that there's either a disagreement, or has that happened? If you're aware that it's not going to happen.
No, we
You're just sisters.
have that on occasion.
Okay. Well, I see it coming up.
Yeah, but nothing I know like pertinent or anything like that. I mean, I'm
okay. Okay. Well, once again, if it can be avoided, but it does feel like for some reason there's something boiling underneath your sister's skin right now. So it could just be that she complains to you about, her trials and tribulations. But I do see.
Yeah, she does that. Yeah,
she does that.
That's an ongoing thing. We both do that, I guess. But
okay, that's good.
Sunday I'm going to see my friend, and we'll see what kind of shape he's in by then. But
Oh, good. Yeah, it says it's going to go well. I see success, and Yeah, it's too bad that he's going through this, but it's really great that it's going to become more regular, even through the process of healing, through surgery. It does feel like the two of you are going to be super close. I do get that he's very appreciative, and I do see passion, and so you'll have to tell me
I
how
hope
it
so,
goes
because
on
there's
Sunday.
a fear, like, in the back of my head, thinking, okay, well, this is convenient while helping out, but then when he's feeling good, is that going to change? That's kind of what my main question is.
Yeah, I feel it's going to change for the better. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, like, because I always think, okay, that's it. I'm going to get tossed aside,
No, I got to focus. Like Brainstorm always says, you got to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So, yeah, I do feel like you're going to get what you want. You've hung in there this long, and, I hate to make a generalization, but I have to tell you, guys always seem to marry the one that they dish out the most crap to. And I'm not saying that he has dished out, I mean, you wouldn't take all of that, but, he's put a lot of challenges in your path, and you've overcome them again and again and again. So, yeah, I still get the same thing, that you're going to end up together.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Robin.
My
you guys
pleasure.
have a nice weekend, and I'll keep you posted.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Margie. Okay. Good night.
All right. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Do we have more callers? Are we starting a row?
You do.
Yay. You're on the phone with Robin Zodiac. Hello. Oh, did we lose him?
What happened? Let's see.
Okay. Once again, 323-524-2599. Give me a call. So.
Yes.
Hi. Who's this? Hello.
My name's Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. How can I help tonight? What would you like me to look into? Where are you calling from, by the way?
This is my first.
Great.
I'm calling from Newport Beach.
Fabulous. Yeah, I actually lived there long time ago.
So,
Yeah, I went to college down there.
here.
So, Joanna, did you have a question in mind that you want me to focus in on, or?
I'm just kind of wondering if what's going on with my love life.
Well, the first thing I get is that it does feel like somebody from your past is wanting to reconnect with you. So it feels like it's somebody from your distant past that I feel is coming available. Either that, he's gone through a divorce and he's single, or he's moved back to the area. But I definitely feel like somebody's resurfacing. So does that sound familiar at all, Joanna? Or is there a rumor that somebody's moving back, or anything?
No.
Nothing yet? Okay.
There's somebody that I know. He's involved with somebody,
Okay.
but he doesn't live here. But right now, he's committed to somebody.
Okay. All right. Well, it does feel like the doors are going to be opening. I mean, that's what I get. It seems like you know who he is. So, and it seems that he definitely knows that, that the two of you deeply care about each other. So I have a feeling like things are going to start to open up between the two of you in regards to communication. And ironically, I know it's the October, but I am getting the number 10 with timing. So once again, it could be 10 months, it could be 10 weeks, could be next October before, when he actually does make that transfer, or that it does feel like, he's looking for work and he's looking to change his life. So even though right now it appears that, he's in a relationship, it does feel that there is some changes coming up. And I really don't feel, Joanna, it's like anything that you have to, proactively, unsure. It just feels like it's fate's going to play a hand. But I definitely feel that that there's someone coming into your life that you already know, and that I know you said that you haven't been involved with him before, but it's possible that right now it might appear that he's unobtainable, and it does feel like he's coming back your way. But I also feel like there's another younger man coming in as the filler too, and that person I was getting, I don't feel like you do the internet dating, but for some reason I feel like it could come in email or social media, or it does feel like there's a younger man. I'm not saying he's 10 years younger, but I do see a younger man coming in that is going to enjoy your company. I do feel like you're really going to like him, but it seems like you're going to end up with your passion. And like I said, it feels like there's going to be some changes with in regards to who you're actually going to be spending your life with in the future. But yeah, I do see a younger man coming in very strongly. It seems like you haven't met him yet. Once again, I get
it's time for some straight talk. The big wireless company.
What is that? What happened there? So, straight talk. I'm very
Is there going to be any
straight talk.
Free commercial.
Is there any changes with my job?
Well, I see work pretty steady. When you said changes, is there like rumor of a merger or another company taking over, or you work for a pretty big company, right? Are you in the medical world?
Yes.
You are in the medical world? So
I'm in appliances.
Oh, in appliances. Oh, okay. For some reason, it does appear that there is a merger. I see changes around you more so than changes. I feel like work is pretty steady, but I do feel like in March there does say that there's an opportunity that you're going to really look into. You'll be at a crossroads, but it's possible where you're at that they may offer you more money to stay. But I am seeing that there is going to be a decision more so in March. So it's funny because I got science around you, and you said appliances. Is it like technical appliances? I mean, where there's computers, or is it like because I keep getting like futuristic kind of stuff. Is it a cutting edge appliance?
There's Home Connect that's involved, so it's it's more of a luxury brand.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I do see like cutting edge, and yeah, I do see like for some reason science. I was wondering if you were in the medical, because it does feel like it's very technical, very technical. But yeah, once again, it does appear that there's more money coming, and it does appear that you're going to be making a decision on making a job change in March. So I don't see it anytime soon, but I do see, when you ask that, I see stability where you're at. So, and if there's any instability, it does feel like it's going on around you, and you might be picking up on it. But I feel your job is secure. That's what I get. I appreciate the call, Joanna. Can you hear me? Okay, we got more callers? Brainstorm?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks again for calling in. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you called the show tonight. Okay. Do we say goodbye? Did you hang up? Do you have more callers?
Oh.
We have more callers? Brainstorm.
No, you don't have any
I don't have
calls
any more
waiting right now.
callers?
I was trying to figure that out. I don't know what happened to her. And she popped up again. Now she's gone. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like a weird connection. I don't know.
A what?
And then where did that commercial come in from? Straight talk. Yeah, I do a lot of straight talk around here.
I was reading up on some news, and I clicked back, and I guess one of those. Huh?
What are you reading news for?
Just catching up on the politics and stuff like that. Sounded like you were going to be on a long call right there, and
Fool
All right,
you.
we got somebody.
Yay! Got another caller. Woohoo!
All right.
Hello, hello. You're on the phone with Robin Zodiac.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Iris.
Oh, my goodness. We are having a strange connection. Your name again? Hello?
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can I get your
My
name?
name is Iris.
Iris?
Yes.
And what state are you calling from, Iris? Or where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Arizona.
Okay, fabulous. Great. And is there something you want me to look into, or just a general reading?
Just a general.
Okay, well, wow, I see a lot of good things coming up for you. First of all, your dad comes in really strongly. So, Iris, do you have a really good connection with your dad? You have a strong connection with him? Also saying that...
No, not at all.
Yeah, after saying that, then I saw heartache. But for some reason, it does feel that your dad's trying to get in touch with you. So when you said not at all, I mean, obviously you don't talk with him, but that's the first thing that I pick up. Also, I get a younger man. So, Iris, do you have a brother? Does your dad have a son?
Yes, I do.
And you are close to him? You do communicate with him? There's
he does have, I believe, 3,
sons.
but I don't know them at all.
Oh, okay. It's wild because for some reason it's coming up very strongly tonight, and I do get that that you. I know you said that you don't speak with him, but for some reason, energetically, it says that he's really putting it out there that he would like to, speak with you, see you. It just feels like he really wants to have some closure, or he's going through some major transformation where, he wants to kind of round everybody up and kind of acknowledge, his wrongdoings, or, things that he's trying to overcome. It feels like he's really gaining a conscience, or he's seeing things from a different perspective. So I do get that, if you do hear from him, you heard it here first, so it's really up to you whether you want to communicate with him or not. But I do feel very strongly that he wants to make amends with you. And also, I do see money coming up, so that's good. I get like 3 different ways of money. I see strengthening. And it also says, Iris, you're really creative. So are you an artist in a sense, or musician? Or I get a lot of creativity around you that makes you happy. Are you doing anything now?
Not in particularly, but I do like different type of arts type projects. But I don't really stick with anything. It's just what I see. If I see something, then I'm willing to try it and try to make it the best article of whatever it is that I'm doing.
Great. So you do use your creative mind, and when you said that you don't stick with it, I mean, I felt like you said that you don't finish projects, but I felt like you just move on to the next, and but I definitely feel like you have a thirst for knowledge, and you have a very strong creative mind. And it does say that you've had some sorrow, but I am getting that there does seem to be success ahead. And like I said, I'm getting 3 indications that money's coming your way. I do feel once again that there is some closure or some healing coming in regards to family relationships that's really going to strengthen you. I also feel like a friend and you are going to probably be taking a trip. So have you spoken with a friend as of yet about making plans to do something adventurous? A female friend, by the way. Anything coming up?
No, nothing coming up. I'm going to go see a friend this weekend where her mother passed. So
oh no, that's not
I'm
fun.
just going to spend time with, like
Oh,
2
okay.
days with her, but I don't have anything
Okay.
planned that I can think of.
Okay. Well, besides this weekend trip, with your girlfriend, I do feel that it's something that both of you are going to look forward to. So, it's probably a big trip if it's, needs to be planned in advance. And so I do feel like it's also in the springtime period. And like I said, I see money coming your way. So it does feel like you're going to have success with something to look forward to. And I see positive changes all over the place. But yeah, it does say that you have had a lot of heartache, and it does feel like you're getting over some sorrow. And it feels like there is a lover from the past that both of you still seem to think about each other quite a bit. But and it's very sad that your friend lost her family member, but she really will appreciate you being there. And it does feel like you will both have some laughs and, break through that sorrow and enjoy each other's company this weekend, which is good. So I'd love to hear back on that. But also, Iris, I keep getting like creative projects really strengthening you in regards to getting over, once again, this heartache and disappointment and things that have taken place. And I am getting that there's a new path coming up for you. And like I said, the spring looks really, really good for you. April looks good. May, it looks like there's a trip and things to look forward to. And also, like I said, I am seeing either 3 sources of money or 3 times the amount of money coming, but I am getting money all over the place for you. So I see change, positive changes in your life.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm glad you called in, Iris.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I guess what I know you said creative, but do you know getting into or what area for?
Well, at first,
as in for work.
Yeah, as in for work. So you're looking for work right now? Is that the case?
Well, no, I am looking for a change, and I do want to
do something creative. Yeah.
Do you want to be somewhere where it's more creative, more on my time?
Right. And what industry are you in now? I mean, I feel.
Legal field.
What is it?
Legal field. I'm a paralegal.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's very creative. But yeah, you know what? I actually felt that you would be working around people. For some reason, I felt like you could be working for a company needing a paralegal, like a big company. And Arizona doesn't have a lot of IT, but I did feel something along those lines of having to do with internet security or something along those lines where they would need a paralegal on staff. So it does feel like you're going to get what you're asking the universe for in regards to change. So yeah, I am sensing that you're going to be working around a lot of people. I mean, I get the people like dressed really kind of casual and really intelligent. And once again, I used the word earlier with the earlier caller, like more of a cutting edge kind of environment where, you're on your toes, and it does feel like things change quite quickly. But I feel like, you have a wonderful opportunity to be able to pick and choose where you're going to work. But I am getting something along the lines of internet security or I know GoDaddy's in Arizona. I don't know if it's by you, but it does feel like it's something along those lines where, you're going to utilize your skills but kind of build upon it. And I also see, it more in the IT, and that's very creative, even though it's, it's very creative. I mean, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then, I do want to that that my father wants to come back in and make amends, but he has already passed away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So are you thinking spiritually?
Yeah. Well, I kind of got that, but since you didn't say anything, well, now you're saying something. But yeah, it does feel like he wants to make amends. It says that, there's reasons that he feels he needs to apologize to you. And also, it could be, like you said, you'd never met his other sons. And it does feel that, tonight I'm getting that he kind of wants all of you to, gather together. Or maybe his message tonight is to maybe reach out to these people, or your brothers, they're not just people. But yeah, that was the first thing that I saw. And I also saw, heartache around him. So I know you said that, it does feel like there was many challenges. I asked you if you were close and you said no, but I also saw that there was a lot of heartache. And like I said, he was coming in tonight because he wants to make amends, not only with you, but also, with the sons that you never met. I feel like he wishes that things had been different. That was the message that he brought to me right away, and I kind of went around it. And so since you brought up that he was in spirit, that's what I feel very strongly he wants to say, is that maybe it's time to go on a hunt and find these men. And you probably would feel like more confident in yourself. And also, you said that you don't finish projects, and I have to tell you that what I'm getting psychically is that if you were to be able to identify with your half-brothers that you've never met, that it would give yourself a little bit more of a reason to kind of finish project. I just feel like it's more confidence would come, is what he showed me to tell you. So, you have to do it on your time.
Okay.
I'm not pushing you. I don't feel he's pushing you, but that was the message that he brought me right away when you said, oh, whatever you got, or just a general, that's what he said. He wishes that he could make amends and gather, everybody up. And, once again, I think that would do a world of good with you too, because I know, I always say actions speak louder than words, and you even said yourself that you start projects but you don't really finish them. Well, it could be because you have siblings out there that you've never met, It's like life isn't finished, So it's kind of like symbolic is what I'm getting. So it's not a negative, it's just, it could help you, just feel more comfort or support, in your life. It's like, I'm sure you understand that when you're around, like this weekend, you said you're going to see a friend. I mean, when you're with her, there's some sort of feeling of safety and comfort and things like that, people that you just meet, that it takes a long time to develop. But, but like I said, listen to me, when you meet your brothers, it feels like it will give you that that answer, or that missing piece, or some more confidence in yourself. I mean, not that you don't, but I'm just saying that caring, or that comfort, or that connection, will be obvious, and it'll really help you in life, is what I keep getting. Or that's what your dad brought to me right away. That's what he was saying. I wish, you could all gather together, and I'm sorry. I wished I had done it. I'd like to do it, So he's working on the other side, on their hearts too. So I'm glad you called in tonight, Iris.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for the call. I appreciate
All right.
it.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Take care.
You have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Brainstorm. How you working the board over there?
I'm working it.
Okay. Okay.
It's a little bit quiet right now.
Okay, no offense, but can we have a lot less goodbyes?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, no offense to the audience, but it just seems like, okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye.
You're complaining to me?
I am complaining to you.
Like if I'm...
You're the engineer. Well, I mean...
So you just want me to hang up on him as soon as I say the first goodbye?
I know that before you used to give me a tongue lashing when I would say, okay, okay, gotta move on. And you're like, no, you want to make sure they don't feel like they're being cut off. But
yes, make them
no offense,
feel...
but, I mean...
I can't control the caller.
You can. Why can't you just hang up? I mean, no offense, callers, but
I see.
Let's just keep it rolling.
Oh,
keep it rolling.
All right. Well.
Okay. So, anyway.
Well, it's a little bit quiet, so I don't know. You want to talk about politics?
No, I want to talk about me.
Oh.
My movie's out this weekend. They made a movie about me.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Geostorm.
Oh, wow.
I still don't have you as a believer that I'm HAARP.
All right, well, angels don't play this harp.
No. Well,
Oh, you're not.
I do have a temper. I mean, look at it. No.
You're not familiar with that, though?
No, I don't know. Is that a song? Because I don't know music.
No, it's a book.
It's a book. Okay.
Get it? Angels don't play this harp.
That's a book? Who wrote it?
Yeah, I can't recall the name of the author. But
did you read it?
No,
you just know the title.
I just know the title. I already know.
I have a book that's
HAARP,
When Sleeping Dogs Lie.
Mm-hmm. All right, you got some callers lining up here for you all of a sudden.
Good. Okay.
All
right, let's kick him in.
Kick it in.
Hello, you're on the line with Robin Zodiac. Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hi, who's this?
Yeah?
Who's this? Oh, no.
Work with it.
Olivia?
Hi. Olivia from Canada,
Hello?
right?
No,
Olivia,
from Arizona.
Arizona. Okay, well, I'm glad you called in tonight, Olivia. Yeah, so anything to update me on, or did you have a question for me tonight?
Oh, just in general,
Okay.
you're the lady that can talk to someone that's already passed?
Yeah, well, I picked up on
Did I
the
understand
earlier
that right?
Yeah, I picked up on the earlier caller. She didn't tell me that her dad had passed until the end of the reading, but yeah, he came in really strongly too. So, yeah, I'm getting actually a male energy around you too. So, is there someone that you've been thinking about a great deal? Older male energy? Is it your dad or is it your grandfather? Because I get a male energy, older male energy.
It might be my dad, yes. I actually was going to ask about my older sister.
Okay.
But,
well,
because I haven't heard anything from her since she passed.
Okay. Now, I get a younger woman around your older sister. Does she have a daughter? Do you have a niece?
She has a daughter, yes.
Okay. And I do see the two of you communicating. Have you spoken with her recently, or you been thinking about her? Because she's been thinking about you.
No.
Not recently?
No, not recently. I really don't talk to the daughter.
Okay.
We're not that close.
Okay.
I was more closer with the mother.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I do feel like the daughter has been thinking about you a great deal, and I do see communication coming up. I mean, the holidays are right around the corner. I'm getting the number 8, so probably around Christmas you'll be hearing from her, or it does feel like the two of you are going to communicate. But yeah, she does. It says that she's been thinking about you. I do feel like these last few weeks, and one of the reasons you called today is that she's been really heavy on your mind. That there has been memories that you share with your sister. That she has been around you, and that's her way of communicating with you. So I definitely feel very strongly that, also she talks about coming full circle, or, making a completion. It also says that her passing, even though it was very shocking, and it's always very difficult to lose a sibling, most difficult, to lose, a child. But, with your sister, she just wants you to know that she knows that you're heartbroken of her passing. She can see your heart, and that you really, really do miss her. And it says that she knows that you go to the phone, or you go to, talk to her, and she's right there with you, is what she says. And it does feel that something about, things go full circle. I don't know why she says that. It could be somebody from, both your childhoods that's coming around again. But for some reason, she keeps showing me circles, meaning that, life kind of, things go full circle, or she's coming back, or, once again, she did bring up her daughter. Yeah, it's possible that, her daughter might be announcing pregnancy. And if you've watched the show before, I talk about rebirth, which is, there's a strong possibility that she is coming full circle. But that's what she's talking about tonight, is that, that you will see her again. Everything comes full circle. It does say that she's going to be there on your wedding day. I know we've talked before that there's a man that, really doesn't, that's, more of a friend than a lover, but it does say that she is going to be there on your wedding day. So I definitely want you to know that there's marriage in the cards for you. And I'm getting an older man that's also passed over too. Once again, could be your father. Now, where's your father from? It says that you have to travel. Is he from another state? Did he move to Arizona? Because I get travel.
No.
Okay, he's from Arizona then. Your dad was born from Arizona?
Right, he was born from Arizona and stayed here all his life.
All his life. And did he ever go anywhere? Because it says something about travel with your dad. Did he go fishing? Did he ever take trips? He did take trips?
He went to Mexico a few times.
Okay.
To take trips to Mexico.
Okay, well, for some reason...
But not really a traveler.
Okay, well...
Not really.
Yeah, but for some reason I get travel next to your dad. So I'm wondering, if you'll be traveling to Mexico. But it definitely says that there's... your dad said that he really did enjoy the travel. Did he take you on trips? I know you said he wasn't much of a traveler, but did he ever take you on...
Actually, yes.
Okay, for some reason...
Actually, I did go when I was a child.
To Mexico? Okay, great. For some reason, also, he's bringing that up. So it does feel like you might be, going to Mexico, taking some trips to Mexico. I heard that actually Mexico is being cleaned up. It's like a major, major tourist trap, especially in the last couple of years, since December 2013. And I could explain why, but I'm not going to. So, yeah, Olivia, it does look like, the future looks bright. But, yes, your sister does love you. She's also saying something about full circle and her daughter. So if there's a pregnancy announcement or something like that, it could be your sister that's coming back. And also your dad talks about a trip, and it also says that there's a trip ahead of you and connected to your dad. So you probably will be going somewhere that your dad took you. So that's what I'm getting tonight, Olivia. And also, I saw marriage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw marriage.
Well, that's unusual, right?
Yes,
because
exactly.
I do have a friend, but I don't expect anything from it.
Right. The Virgo.
In fact, it hasn't gone anywhere.
Right.
It hasn't gone anywhere. I'm almost feeling like maybe I should just drop him even as a friend.
Well, I mean...
But,
it's up to you. It's really... I know. We talked before, and I said, you're going to meet another man, and then he's going to step up. He's going to realize, like, if I don't let her know that I love her, that I'm going to lose her to this other man. So it could be this other man that comes in that, you decide to run away and get married to in Mexico. Or it could be that, he realizes that there's another man that's interested, and he better make a move.
Yes.
So it could go both ways. I know I spoke about that before, but I definitely see marriage in your cards. So thank you so much for calling in tonight, Olivia. I appreciate it.
That's interesting. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
See, she hung up on the first time. She said bye-bye.
Yeah, well, she probably heard me earlier saying, can you please just cut them off?
Can you please?
Because it's like, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Stop making fun of your callers.
No, I love my callers. I love my show. Actually, this is the only thing that keeps me sane. But I just wanted to talk about this movie, Geostorm. You know how I parade around thinking I'm HAARP and you make fun of me?
Yeah.
But if you look at it, you remember, we had something that we had to deal with, and then I fell apart and cried, and then we had all these hurricanes, and then then I had to deal with something else, and then I was furious and I was angry, and then there was fires.
So
and actually,
you're telling me you're a high altitude auroral frequency?
I thought it was an ionic sphere or something like that.
Well, it shoots ions into the stratosphere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, because I became very, very friendly with an author that wrote about HAARP and who was very knowledgeable about.
All right, well, you got a caller waiting for you too.
And we were really, really close. He passed away, but he told me that HAARP. I said, "What is the secret that nobody knows?" He says, "HAARP has a pulse." So I thought he was trying to tell me something. And it's amazing because there are people out there that know for a fact that I've driven around. I remember once in San Francisco, I was visiting, we were creating, I was working with Cisco engineers, and we were driving around. I'm like, I can make it rain. And they like, make it rain. And I made it rain right where we were. And then I can make it stop. And they said, make it stop. And I made it stop. And I had all these, like, woo, she is HAARP. She is HAARP. So anyway, I just wanted you to know Hollywood's finally catching on. So I thought I'd expose myself tonight.
All right. Well, hopefully we get a cut at the box
Liz
office.
says that I'm a goddess, so I'm going to believe I'm a goddess. Okay, we've got another caller. Hello, hello. You're on the line with Robin Zodiac. Hello, hello.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
My name's...
Your name's what? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Yes. Your name, please. Where are you calling from?
Ruth. I'm from Illinois.
Oh, great. Glad you called in, Ruth. Is there something you want me to look into, or is something on your mind that you'd like to... Mm-hmm.
There's so much on my mind.
Okay, but we only have
mostly, well, my son passed away recently.
Oh, no.
So that's kind of... And I've been very ill, so I'm kind of wondering about both of those things.
Yeah, well...
Is my health,
yeah.
My son...
Wow, that's a
lot.
Know. Yes. Well, once again, yes, I do feel that your son, he's saying that he is still with you, that he is with you. He's holding your hand. He is with you. He hears your thoughts. He's a very, very gentle person. It just feels like he was too good for the world. And he also wants you to know
a lot of people said that.
Yeah.
Especially, going down a Facebook page, things that I have read, like he was just too good and too smart for the world the way it is now.
Right. And also he wants you to know that he didn't do this to hurt you. It was...
oh, honey.
Yeah, I mean...
You had a heart attack.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying that it wasn't... that he... I've talked about this on my show before, that we all do have a choice at the end, and it says that he had peace with his passing. So he's at peace. He is with you, and it does feel that he did know something was going on. He did know something.
Now that you said that, I'll just be honest with you. I had my first heart attack when I was 37.
Oh my gosh! So
I came home from work. She and my grandmother had lived together for 30 years, and she said to my grandma, I feel so bad, I could just die. She'd worked all day.
Mm-hmm.
She went to bed and she just died. His boss told me that his arm had been hurting him, and he'd been having some chest pains, but just overthinking it because of my heart, the way it was, the way my mom died, that he just thought he was overthinking it, but he knew.
Oh my! Yeah, he did know. He did know,
and lost
he made
his wife
choice.
And son, and he just was lost.
Yeah, well, he made that choice to go home with them. I mean, it's very hurtful for us, And I've talked about, I technically have died when I was a teenager, and I once again, as an adult, I probably wouldn't have made the choice to come back, but we all do have that choice. And we've even had another author that talked about near death, and we all do have a choice. So, Okay. So we're gonna.
Tony's gonna handle it remotely. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're wrapping up now.
No, go ahead.
I still because
you got about 4 minutes.
I do. Okay, wonderful. I'm sorry, Ruth, about the interruption, but yeah,
That's okay.
About your health. I mean, I definitely feel. I mean, first of all, I'm not a doctor, but I have to tell you what I'm getting psychically. That what you're feeling is severe anxiety, and it is about. It's like your son's passing was kind of like an emotional bomb that went off. And it's very, very difficult for any parent to experience the loss of a child, no matter what age they are. But I definitely...
in the hospital after he died.
You went in.
I don't remember going there.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't remember the first week that I was there.
Yeah.
My family, you have 2 days to decide whether to take her off of this ventilator and take her home and let her die. Let me in and send her to a long-term care facility. And my family said, no, we're not making that choice that quick.
Oh, wonderful. And here you are.
So, like,
right.
5 days later, like I said, I don't remember the days. My husband came in, and I was just sitting up in the chair. I was back.
Amazing. So you made the choice to come back. But see, that's what,
I think...
Yeah, you did.
I must have.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I saw my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, what she said to me was something she would have said, but not.
Yeah.
She'd probably repeat. But she was kind of.
Well, I feel like you're a lot like her. A lot like her.
Oh, too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Well, Ruth, I also feel you
got
have
that bar book on your face.
Yeah, you know what? You have a lot to share with the world, and I know you said that you're concerned with your health, but I would really recommend tapping, yoga. Of course, stay with your doctor's appointments. It sounds like it's in the blood. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you probably already know that. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I do feel like a lot of this is anxiety. And you're a strong-willed lady. I mean, yeah, it sounds like, you really love your family, and, it's really hard to let go of those that have crossed over. I mean, like I said, it's more hurtful for us, being, stuck in the memories. But, you're a strong lady. I feel success around you, and I feel like you have a story to tell. So I'm not sure in what form you're going to tell that story, but I definitely see that, even calling in tonight and sharing with the laughter and being able to, tell your story with a smile, I'm sure that there's listeners. It gives me a great deal of pleasure, and just to have someone like you with that understanding or with that acknowledgement that you can still go on, and be there for others, Well,
I have thought that I am broken.
I don't get that at all.
The sun is going to come up, whether I just really don't want it to or not.
Right.
It is.
Well, you have to remember, I
may as well laugh while I can, because you feel laughter is the best medicine.
It is. Laughter is the best medicine. So thank you so much for calling.
When I have had my heart stents and my other stents that I have, I always take the 3 funniest people that I know.
Yes, exactly. That's
surgeries, because I know we're going to laugh the rest of the day.
And, that's why you're
still here. And
I
will leave the hospital the next morning.
And that's why you're still here. So, Ruth, I'd love to talk to you again, but you're going to have to call me next week. So I have to say
you know what? I just might. Thank you so much. You made me feel so much better, because
you made us all feel good, too. Yes. I will be hearing from you again. Hang in there. Like I said, love is anxiety. All right, my dear. Have a good evening.
Certainly will. Thanks, Robin. You
my
too.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Okay, well, very great show. I loved being back taking calls. Next week, once again, we're going to have Psychic Christina, psychiccristina.com. You can go to her website, check her out. She'll be in the first part of the show. Next week is going to be our Halloween show. So, definitely tune in to that. Give me a call. If you would like a private personal reading, you can go to one of my many websites, psychicmom.com, psychiclifestyle.com, psychic.com. Anyway, there's so many to do a private, in-depth psychic reading with me. Or call me next week. I'll be back then between 7 and 8 o'clock. So I want to thank Brainstorm, who's not in the room. I want to thank Tony. I'm sure he's watching remotely. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Chic.com has worldwide users instant messaging, reading blogs, romance stories, posting pictures, getting recipes, playing games, buying, selling, psychic readings, reviewing, and much more. Interact at psy-chic.com.
Psychic Robin Zodiac has talent of ESP abilities to predict your future in accurate detail. Robin Zodiac has authored many advised books, and you can interact at psy-chic.com. Clients call Robin at 877-924-4783 for a $3 a minute reading.